Hello Leo and welcome to my channel. This is your love reading for October. I'm going to be using the Gilded Tarot. We're going to be looking at also the Romance Angels. And for extra guidance I'm going to pull you a secret colour card and a nature whisper card, okay? So let's get into it. So the first card for the overall energy for your love reading is the Six of Wands. And basically this is quite a happy, positive card. The guy's been on a long journey. He's maybe been having some sort of, battle, and but for the overall feel of the month, it's going to be quite victorious for you, okay? Underneath that, you've got the Tower, okay? So something shook the foundations. Don't panic. The Tower doesn't always mean like massive disappointment and stuff, but I think there has been a note of that anyway. So the foundation of the relationship or the situation has been a little shaky, okay? But that has to kind of collapse for this to happen, okay? So don't panic about it. The Knight of Cups talks about someone coming in with an offer of love, okay? So this can be an offer of love to you, or you could be offering love to someone else. Now it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or you're married, okay? This could still be an offer of that situation, okay? But to get to the victorious point, you've had to go through kind of some sort of shake up within the relationship, but the overall energy is pretty positive, okay? So it's the Six of Wands, and that's a good one to get. The overall energy for your romance angel is codependency, okay? So someone is codependent on something a bit more than they should be. This just talks about addictions are affecting your romance life. So that could be codependent. Someone could be codependent on someone else. They'd be dependent on someone else too much. It can be any kind of addiction, sex, drugs, drink, smoking, and so on. Money, shopping, spending. Okay, so that's the overall feel. But you do have the victorious card, so I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem to handle. Right. So the first card we've got for the Gilded Tarot is the World, and this just tells me that something is come to a completion, a cycle has finished, okay? It doesn't mean that your relationship is finished. For some of you it might. This could just be as straightforward as this is a new cycle. The World is quite a positive card, so these changes have maybe had to happen for the better for everyone involved, and the World is just talking about, it's a new chapter now, this is a new start, okay? So an end of a cycle and a beginning of a new one. The next card you've got is the Queen of Wands. Now, Leo, this could be definitely you. This woman is quite passionate, she's very creative, it can be a man or a woman. This can be obviously a fire sign, but if it's not, it could be someone taking on this kind of energy. They're compassionate, they're very nurturing, but they lack a bit of, they don't have a great eye for detail all of the time, okay? And sometimes that you can miss things with that, okay? She doesn't take any nonsense, this woman, okay? Not as bad as the Queen of Swords, but still, she's not going to take any nonsense. On the flip side, she is pretty confident as well. On the flip side of that, she can be overly confident to the point where it's arrogant. She can sometimes be manipulative, and she sometimes has a big ego, okay? Whether that's you or someone else taking on that energy, okay? That's the negative side of the Queen of Wands, okay? But there's a lot of good from her. She's a good parent, she's a good mother, she's nurturing, she has time for other people. She is she's got a lot of energy, she gets things done. Yeah. She's not like sitting there thinking like the Queen of Pentacles. Next one you've got is the Seven of Cups, okay? So this talks about having options. So if you're single and you're waiting for a new person to come in your life, this is just signifying that, you know, you're going to have more than one option, okay? If you are single, the world's there, so it's the end of a cycle, so something maybe has ended. Queen of Wands is you, but don't worry, it's going to be victorious. But this is kind of a warning as well. You've got that many opportunities that you might not be more focused. You might be spending too much time thinking about the options, and when you come to make a decision, it just means the option is maybe not there anymore, okay? So it's asking you to, you know, yeah, have a think about it, but don't think about it too long, or you could miss out, okay? If you're in a relationship, this could just be part of the new cycle that's happening within your relationship, because it's a new chapter, and there's many options to where you want to progress this relationship to. You know, what path do you want to take? So it's giving you options, and again, if you don't think about it and make some sort of decision on, you know, how to move forward and develop this relationship, then it could be a missed opportunity, okay? Right, underneath the world, you've got chemistry. Alright, so whoever you're involved with, or if you're dating, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. We can see here, they're in the rain, okay? She is offering something to him in the hand. I'm not quite sure what it is, actually. It's a little beacon of light, okay? So it's just to, you know, verify, yes, there is a strong magnetic attraction between you both. Whether that's someone new or it's someone already in your life and you've got a relationship going. Underneath the Queen of Wands, we've got enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It's the honeymoon card. Doesn't always mean you're going on honeymoon. It could be a renewal, or, you know, some people get married and then they don't have the, you know, the money to go on honeymoon. So this could be like a delayed honeymoon, or it could just donate to, you're going to be spending time on holiday or a short break with the person that you are, you know, have that strong a magnetic attraction to, okay? I kind of did it the wrong way. The next card is trust. And this situation is calling for you to have faith. So you've got to trust in the situation, you know, go with your gut. You're quite intuitive anyway, Leo. And this is maybe have trust in the situation that the option that you're going to pick, whether that's you're single or in a relationship, that it's going to, you know, work out. So underneath chemistry and the new cycle, we have new love. So some of you will be, you know, ending a relationship and starting another one with this new love. For the people that are quite happily in a relationship or married, this just talks of a renewal of love. So it kind of ties in with the world, okay, because that talks of the end of a cycle and obviously the start of a new one. So this new person has stirred your romantic feelings. We can see the guy there. This is possibly someone that you know but you've not had new love with, okay. He's there offering the rose to the lady. If you're already in a committed relationship, it could be a renewal of love where your partner or the person that you're interested in is going to kind of give you some sort of offer to renew the love that's already there, okay. Underneath honeymoon and next to new love, you've got flirt, okay. So Leo, you are quite good at having the banter, having a bit of crack, you know. I don't think flirting is something that's difficult for you guys, and it's just advising you to extend your light-hearted energy to others, okay? So even if you've been away with your partner, it's saying, you know, just have that banter and flirting. Next to that, and underneath the trust and the Seven of Cups, this is a beautiful card. So some of you, you know, you have got the honeymoon and the wedding. So some of you might be getting married. It can also donate to, you might just attend a wedding together, and it can also say that if you're not at the wedding stage, this is going to, the commitment of this relationship is going to be at a higher level. So you've maybe just been seeing someone, and then it's going to be taken to exclusive situation. So you might be exclusive with that person, okay? And that's underneath trust. So you've got to trust that, you know, that's the situation once you've made your choice, which is the Seven of Cups, okay? If you're married already and you're going, well, what's she chatting about? This can just be, you know, it's kind of like a, even though you're married, there might be a better, higher level of commitment that you're giving each other, and maybe that wasn't there before, okay? And maybe that's what shook the kind of foundations of your relationship in the first place, okay? But it is telling you that that cycle is now ending, and you're moving on to this. The month of October is going to, you know, you're going to feel victorious in any kind of romance sense, okay? And I know that's, you might think, well, you know, I'm splitting up with my boyfriends, I'm not feeling good about that, but it's urging you that, you know, other options are there to be had, okay? Now I'm going to pick you a colour card for extra guidance and advice this month. So what does Leo need to hear for the month of October? Oh, there we go. Alright, for the singles and the couples, this is the Rose card. It's really nice, and it says, it just basically talks about attract a relationship. If you're already in a relationship or married, it's just showing you that the rose is quite deep here. We're seeing quite far into the petals. So this is a deep connection, and that's not something that's going to probably be able to break easily. Now, I'm going to read the meaning from the book this month because I feel that you guys might need it. And these are kind of newish cards. So rose is a colour of romance, deep love and affection that assists with opening the heart and attracting a healthy relationship into your life. It can help you if you have low self-esteem and you may be feeling lonely or sad. Rose is also great for releasing worry and stress. So even if you're in a relationship, sometimes if it's not kind of working and you're not spending enough time together, you can feel a bit lonely, which is really pretty sad, to be honest with you guys. But I think with this new phase, you know, with the options that's going to be offered within the relationship, then, you know, I think that's going to move to a place where it's better for both of you. Now, what advice or guidance do you have for the Nature Whisper, for Leo, for the month of October, for their love life? Right, there's one pick poking out there. Alright, and you've got Celebrate Differences. This is a beautiful card. Lovely artwork, as always. So this is just telling you, you know, that the partner or the person that you like is maybe quite different to what you know, their beliefs and their beliefs and maybe just beliefs and spiritual beliefs are quite different, or their opinion or their thoughts are quite different to yours. But that's totally fine, because if we were all the same, it wouldn't always work, would it? If we were always in agreement with one another. So this card is just urging you to celebrate them kind of differences, okay? There is air and water in this, so this is just talks about, you know, it could even be as simple as, you know, how you communicate with one another and how you emotionally feel about things, okay? So one person might be deeper than the other, and the other person's not so much about the emotions, and it's just about celebrating the differences, okay? So even just accepting, you know, if someone says, look, that really, you say something and that person says, oh, that really hurt me, but the other person who said it can't see why that hurt you, and that's kind of just a difference, okay? So emotional level as well. Alright, but it's just urging you to celebrate that, kind of embrace it, don't worry about that. I mean, it's sometimes quite a good thing in a relationship or somebody that you like, because what you lack they make up and vice versa, and that can be quite complementary in a relationship, and it can give you a good balance within, you know, a union. Alright, that's your reading, Leo.